Now, what would you do if you discovered this? That, believe it or not, is a turtle. It's a dangerous turtle with a jaw strong enough to bite through bone. And guess where it's been found? In a lake in Cumbria. A parish councillor who spotted the creature decided to pull it out of the water. So a brave parish councillor put it in a shopping basket and take it to the vets. Well, we can speak now to one of the experts at Wildside Vets who took care of the animal. Dr. Dom Moole is there for us. And you've got this creature there in front of you, Dom. I have to say, this is the interview I've been looking forward to most all day. What did you think when he or she was brought into you?
I was really surprised, actually. So we had a call the day before about a loggerhead turtle, and I figured it would be either that, or when I heard a pond, I thought maybe a terrapin. But I did not expect in the slightest for it to be an alligator snapping turtle, for sure.
And did you know straight away what it was, or did you have to do a bit of research? I imagine it's not standard in veterinary training.
No, it's not, but I have a bit of a passion for exotics and reptiles, so luckily I was able to sort of identify it fairly quickly when it came in, and both myself and the parish councillor were sort of in a bit of disbelief that it was actually an alligator snapping turtle.
Well, it's just as well you had a passion for it. It can be dangerous, can't it? It can bite through bone, I understand. So you're a brave man standing there holding on to him. I keep calling... Is it a he or she?
So at this age, we're not entirely sure. We're quite small at the moment to tell gender. So at the moment, we're a they, but we've colloquially named them Fluffy. I keep saying he, but we can't tell just yet. When we get a little bit bigger, we might be able to tell.
And I have to say, it looks about as far from Fluffy as one could possibly imagine. It looks almost Jurassic. Why Fluffy?
So it was one of my colleagues, Rachel, and she said that it actually looked rather cute. And I think in a strange way, it does look quite cute. So we decided to try and give it a cute name. So we went for Fluffy.
Oh, I think that's highly subjective, I have to say. And what would have happened if he'd have been left in that lake? And how do you think he came to be there?
So I think if we'd been left, there's a chance that we would have survived. They are naturally native to Florida and the sort of southeastern United States. So they're used to warmer climates. So we might not have survived. If we did survive, though, then we'd have probably grown to be a considerable size, but that would have taken many years. I think more than likely these aren't migratory species, so it was probably somebody that bought it as an exotic pet. They didn't realise how big they get or the care that's required, and they might have just released it, which has happened previously with terrapins all around Britain.
And it looks like his mouth's permanently open, or is that just because I can't see it properly?
No, so its mouth is open at the minute. It's not very fond of the camera, so it's opening its mouth in a threat display. But that is actually how they spend a lot of their time. What they'll do is they'll sit in the shallows at the bottom of the water. They keep their mouth open, and there's a little small red part in there, and it kind of looks like a worm in the water. So it will attract fish and other small animals, and then it will grab them and eat them.
And what is the plan for Fluffy? I mean, he can't stay with you forever, and he clearly can't go back to the lake in Cumbria.
No, absolutely. Unfortunately, he can't stay with us forever. I would have him myself if I could, but he does get to be a considerable size, and he will probably live to be about 70 years old. We've had lots of people that were interested in him. We had lots of people that wanted to have him and that could provide the appropriate care. But he's actually going down south, all the way down to Cornwall, and he's going to a specialist wildlife services who have said that they can take him on board and give him all of the care he needs.
Oh, so Fluffy on tour. Good for Fluffy. And how's he been behaving himself while he's been with you? He hasn't bitten anybody, has he?
No, not yet. He'll stay in his sort of threat pose, so he's not very happy, but as long as we stick away from the face end, we're doing okay. He seems to quite enjoy the water. He moves about a little bit, and then he'll just sit for a lot of the time, but that's their natural behaviour, so it's to be expected.
All right. I bet you didn't think you were going to be on national television, did you?
No, absolutely. It's caused quite a storm. It was in local newspapers, and I thought maybe that would be it, and then we had calls from all sorts of places, and he's going all over. He's famous.
So you're effectively Fluffy's dad. You're like Hagrid, are you?
Yes, I don't mind that. That sounds good to me.
All right, well, so it will be then. Well, best of luck with him, and I wish him the best of luck on his tour down to Cornwall. Thank you for talking to us.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.